Hi there, Virgo. It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net, and I'm doing a mid-July reading for the sign of Virgo. And I'm using the Chrysalis tarot. I just am really loving the color and on these cards right now. Clearing the energy. It's just been a really big communication. This one's coming. You're getting a bonus card. Decluttering, clear, but energy clearing, more than even physical cleaning. What's it? I didn't even look. The Page of Wands. It's a fire sign, and you can see they have the ram, so maybe a young Aries energy wanting to move forward, having all this enthusiasm and passion and motivation, but maybe not knowing how to channel that just right, not knowing how to manifest what you're feeling inside productively into the world. Channeling all that energy and passion and motivation and enthusiasm in the most positive way. But it's newness, it's new inspiration, it's just being really fired up about something in a positive way and wanting to talk about it and spread that energy and take action. It's an action-oriented energy. What do we have here? Merlin. Interesting. In this, I would think Merlin would be the Hermit card, but this is the Fool card. But I kind of love it because that sort of goes with my thing. I really think the Fool is at the top of the major arcana. A lot of people have it as 0, but some people have it as, what would it be, 22 or 20, whatever. They have it as the last card because I think a wise person knows that, yes, you shouldn't jump blindly and foolishly into things, but if you live in fear and feel like everything has to be exactly right for you to make a move, life there's often not a perfect time. And that's why sometimes, like if a tower moment comes along, it seems, oh my God, what am I going to do? But it gives you the space in the long run to move in a new direction that you didn't have the courage to do just on its own. So the Fool knows that, and that you have to take leaps of faith and move forward and go for things if you're going to get things that you want in this life. Oh, my shoulders starting to get stiff. Wow, 2 of Cups. So if you've been resistant to relationships or really giving your heart to someone, this is saying you're not going to know how a relationship's going to go unless you really put your whole heart into it and jump in and truly try and take it seriously and work hard at it, how it's going to go. But if you just dip your toe in but hold a lot back, don't communicate your needs and your thoughts on things, and just resentment can build up, and in a way we can self-sabotage things. Having the conversations that could end the relationship. But I just saw 444. Because if you don't have that relationship, it's just hanging over it, at least in someone's head, and until it's actually it can, again, resentment can build up or assumptions can be made. Oh, it's like a real adult relationship. It's so interesting because you would think the fool would be foolish getting into something too fast, but this is saying being completely open to it so you're not sabotaging the relationship by holding back or bringing all these issues from past relationships into it and things like that. That's kind of interesting. Four of Stones. Yeah, this is boundaries. So these boundaries can be, depends on what, on the situation. Often this is the Miser card. It shows someone really invested in superficial or tangible monetary things and making that a priority over relationships and people. But it's also, to me, a card of boundaries about respecting yourself enough and trusting the other person enough. I saw this great quote, and I always forget exactly what it said, but essentially the message is that I'm setting boundaries not to push you from my life, but because I want to keep you in my life. And it's just a really interesting, something like that. It's a really interesting way to look at it. And communicating with people and then being open to them communicating back with you so that there are clear boundaries and expectations as you give this new situation a try. And this can be in a love relationship, a partnership, friendship, I almost said family ship with your family, things like that. What's this extra card? Ooh, the High Priestess. You can't keep things hidden, but so you do have to go with your gut on things, right? But make sure it's your intuition and your discernment and your, your intuition, not your ego and fear. It's a cool card. Yeah, take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. That doesn't mean you forego your boundaries or ignore red flags. It just means to follow your passion. Look at this, Eights of Stones. This could definitely, wow, Wheel of Fortune. Holy moly. And the World. Wrapping something up. A new change is coming. This is a new opportunity. A new way of living your life. Like there'll be a tangible change with this new thing you're passionate about because you're so passionate about it, and it's filling some need that had been suppressed that it's almost magnetic, like you're completely drawn to it. It's gonna pull you out of your, so the Hermit, the Virgo, is a very introverted energy to me that's just very happy at home, which is, oh yes, me too. It's not a criticism at all. But I know that energy, and it can be hard to get me out. And I think part of that is being afraid to open myself up. So this is a time where it's time to open yourself up to something new that feels a little risky, a little bit like you don't know how it's going to go. Because, I do have a crystal ball, but if you want to, but I'm not going to profess to be able to tell you exactly how it's going to go, because it's really going to be up to you and how willing you are to open yourself up to really give it a chance. Well, thank you, Virgo. I hope you can hear the rain. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to let this video play for a little bit if you want to just sort of sit with the reading and enjoy the rain. Take care.